Hey everybody, Eugene Mulero with Transport Topics. With me is my colleague Jonathan Reiskin, Associate News Editor at Transport Topics. This week, the House has advanced a short-term highway funding fix, and now it's the Senate's turn to take it up, and they have until October 29th to get a bill to the President's desk to avoid a shutdown of the Highway Trust Fund. If President Obama signs this into law, Jonathan, this will be the 35th time since 2009 that Congress and the presidents have approved a short-term funding fix for highway programs.
Yes, Eugene, if you just look at that one number, 35 patches since 2009, it's a lot of patches in very little time. It's depressing, but from talking to you and other people, it sounds like there's almost a room for a little bit of optimism that the future for a real bill is liable to be upon us. We hear that 6-year bills might be going through both chambers and even further. What did you hear about that?
That's right. The latest patch is set to expire November 20th, and the leaders in the House have said that they plan to get a 6-year highway bill on the House floor before Thanksgiving. Bill Schuster, the bill sponsor, got his committee, T&I, to report that bill last week with unanimous support. Over on the Senate side, they passed their version in July, and the sponsor there, Senator James Inhofe, has echoed Schuster's sentiment, saying that he expects transportation authorizers to have a bill ready for President Obama before this Thanksgiving break.
That's pretty extraordinary. We've seen the House do their thing, the Senate do their thing, but the notion of the two of them sitting together at a conference committee and then both chambers agreeing with the majority to do something, that's pretty noteworthy.
Yeah, that will be very significant. The one thing to look out for is the funding for the bills. The Senate version has a 3-year funding structure to go along with it. We have yet to see anything from the House. Ways and Means members have told us at Transport Topics that they expect that committee is going to have a funding structure for the House bill within the coming weeks. So we have the House passing a short-term fix today. The Senate has until October 29th to pass, their version. In the meantime, we just came back from an industry convention, and tomorrow, October 28th, at ttnews.com, we're going to have a live on web.
That's right. When we were at Philadelphia for the management conference and exhibition, our editorial director, Neil Apt, was talking with a lot of young trucking executives who are interested not only in their own firms, but in trying to help the industry improve its image, grow and prosper. So we'll be able to hear some of Neil's conversations with them tomorrow.
And you can check that out at ttnews.com tomorrow at noon. For all that and more, check out ttnews.com. Thanks.